Tonight on the show, we've got one of the stars of Game of Thrones. Will I find out if Daenerys Targaryen marches with the Unsullied on King's Landing? Will Stannis Baratheon find Lord Baelish at Winterfell? Is this the one with Gollum in it? I don't know. This is your first post-Doctor Who appearance.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You haven't been on since Doctor Who, have you?
I've done a few other bits, yeah.
No, you've done... No, I meant on this show. No, clearly. You haven't
worked a little bit.
Wow, Mr. Defensive. I've done things. I've been busy. I did that Fringe play.
I did do a Fringe play. It was a travesty.
On here.
Yeah, it's my first time back on the show.
And again, Ben, we're just checking in. Doctor Who, that's a thing in America, isn't it?
It's a huge thing in America. Doctor Who's a gigantic thing in America.
Yeah. Now, were there times in Doctor Who, Matt, when you just read it or read it and kind of a really...
Oh, God, of course. Like, every day. Yeah. Every day. And then what happens? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, and it's just complete kind of gobbledygook as well. It's all that kind of science mayhem. Nonsense.
And do you get people trying to talk to you, like people who did understand it, trying to talk to you about it?
About the science
Yes.
of Doctor Who? Yeah, all the time. Yeah, about the logic of the TARDIS and if it actually makes sense, and about the logic of time travel and does a Zygon exist and our side... Yeah, all of it. And actually, when I first got the job, all people would do is, like, shout at me, "Don't break Doctor Who!" Because I was too young, and I was only 26, and everyone hated me.
Don't break Doctor Who. Jason!
I have so much love to give you from Alfie, from my wife.
Yeah.
There's
Hey,
so
this
many
is
people.
Ross, Jason, Ross.
It's like looking in a mirror, bro.
It really is. Yeah.
The coat's the only difference.
This is what
What's that here, my darling?
I didn't do anything.
No, it's all good. Have a seat.
Hi.
Hi, darling.
Okay.
Finally.
Reunited with your wife. Yes. It was like it was meant to be. But we now discover you know everybody. You've met Regina as well.
Yes.
Yes.
My wife. and
Lilicoid,
Alfie,
yes.
So many people say...
We have
love
6
you.
degrees
Yes,
going on.
yes.
So
Well, also,
many
you're
different
both in
ways.
the DC universe
We
now.
are now.
Yes, it's
Congratulations.
official.
And you know
Thank
Yaya?
Yeah, I know.
Love
I
him.
know. Yeah.
Oh, you know Yaya? It's amazing.
Is that a euphemism?
Really is.
And, of course, your lookalike is here as well.
Yeah. This is essentially what you would look like if you were chopped off at the knees and never went to the gym.
Take this as a warning.
Could you imagine how annoyed you'd be on set? You went, "You stunt doubles here." Really?
But now, Jason and Amelia, you have seen each other since Game of Thrones,
We
haven't you?
have. Yes.
Every time I come to England, I call Mike.
Oh, and in fact, I've just remembered. So, because this goes out, we're taping this on a Thursday, so
Yes.
This goes out tomorrow night.
Yes.
So, will you
Tomorrow night, so when we won't be here, we'll be at my party.
We'll be at her party.
Yeah.
Amelia's having
she's
one.
not coming
Are you
to my
going to
party
Amelia's
tonight.
party?
She hasn't asked yet.
Do you
but
want to?
I'd love to come.
There we are.
Yeah. As
Sorted.
long as Jason
This
and
one's
I
here.
can swap clothes and I turn up first.
Sorted.
I think we can do it right now.
I am not still here.
Will that fit?
You can do your job.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
There you go.
Ross is so happy right
You try and get that on. Oh, here we go.
now. It fits! Body double. Wait a minute. How does that fit you?
It's like too couture right here, buddy. You know what I mean? Look at this.
Oh.
I'm not sure if the fur's as wet as this coat is, but
It is hot up here.
it's a bit damp.
It's a bit...
But I'm all for it.
Well done. You're Aquaman. You can deal with damp.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That might be damp, but there's cat food in the pocket.
Game of Thrones is so huge now. Arguably, it now is the most successful TV show in the world. It's it's the most illegally downloaded show in the world.
Yeah.
The highest viewing figures ever for a HBO show. Is it 14 Emmys? So, Rebel, are you a big fan of Game of Thrones?
I have to admit, I'd never seen Game of Thrones.
Did you not squeeze an episode in when you knew we were going to be on the show with it?
No.
Do you not have a fucking TV?
Game of Thrones. So it's all done. We can talk about it now.
Yeah.
Which must be for you such a relief.
It is nice. It is nice. I've been keeping in these spoilers for so many years, and I can finally say goodbye to them.
Yeah. Because that video kind of went viral of Jessica trying to guess what was going to happen in the last episode. How much did you get? How much did you get right?
Not very much.
Queen of the North.
You said. Oh,
I haven't seen any of it. So...
wait,
waiting.
Not one
season
episode?
one. You haven't seen any of the series?
I haven't seen any of the series.
Oh, well, screw you then. We're telling you.
Had plenty.
You'll have forgotten by the time you get to the
You will
last...
forget. It's going to take you
It's
years.
been 7 years.
I know, but I like to wait for these things to end. And
So
then...
you can binge it.
Yeah, I don't like to wait for the next season.
No, it's too long. Otherwise, you're waiting 10 years.
Yeah, but it's been 7 years.
I know.
But now, Jessica's not the only big fan, because this... Now, is this your husband... Was this post-meeting you, or was this before meeting you when they did this?
This is post-meeting me. I actually picked out the costume for him and I did his hair.
I thought that's how he wooed you.
Send pics.
Doesn't he look gorgeous?
It does. Was it Halloween, at least?
It was Halloween.
Oh, OK,
Yeah,
that's something, yes.
yeah.
But here's the thing. You were in that show since you were 13?
13.
And, I mean, obviously, you know...
And now I'm 15.
It's incredible.
It's been 2
but, you
years.
we all get one childhood, and that was yours, was on that show. And looking back on it now, is there any sense of it, you feel like you missed out? Do you bump into kids from school and kind of think, oh, I wish I'd... Or are you pleased it was Game of Thrones?
Well, I wish I'd had that university experience, definitely. I wish I'd kind of, been able to go out and drink a lot and, like, throw up in the middle of a club and not get pictured doing it. So now I have to be a little more careful. I have to do it in the toilet.
Sorry for taking the picture.
Joffrey, Cersei, Ilan Payne, The Mountain, Beric Dondarrion, Thoros of Myr, The Red Woman, Tom Hanks, Anthony Joshua, Graham Norton.
Yay! Congratulations on the finale, which rocked the world. It drove people crazy.
Yes.
You must have read that script with some trepidation.
I did, yes, I definitely
Every page,
did.
it was
yeah,
like,
and someone
they're
else.
gone,
And
they're
someone
gone,
else.
they're gone.
Yeah. Rap gift.
It's such a huge, fighty show, but you didn't really get to do any of the fighting.
No. Early on, when they realized that he shouldn't fight, they attempted to make me into one of those fighter guys. And so I was out in the battle with an axe and chopped a guy's leg off. The gentleman whose leg I chopped off was, God bless him, an amputee. So I knew he was probably about 70 years old. So the one man I did kill early on in the show was about a 70-year-old amputee. So that's not very heroic, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's not a great day at work.
No. And then shooting your father, spoiler alert, on the toilet, again, not very heroic. And somehow people still like the character, so...
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I can imagine how lovely having that paycheck for 10 years. But was it...
Was it nice?
Yeah.
But
Money.
yeah.
That money.
But was it in any way a relief when it finally came to an end?
Yeah. Yes, I mean, it's time to move on, as hard as it is. That's the tricky thing about... I mean, that's what we do we go off for a couple months and we have great friendships and then you don't see each other again. And that one was a family, because I lived in Ireland, basically, and it wasn't just the show, it was the life. I had children there. My daughter had an Irish accent, affected Irish accent. Totally affected. But truly, my feet were just... In Belfast, the community up there is so beautiful, and I made so many good friends.
Someone else on the couch has had a memorable encounter with nature. Now, Matt Smith, you were, I believe, you were the lady friend. Now, were you in a garden or were you in a field? Where were you?
Oh. Is it the wasp?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I was under a sort of veranda. It was like a Moroccan veranda. This is a while ago, I might add, but I was under a sort of veranda, and we were, you know, we were.
Yes.
She was on top, and you know, you get an idea. Sorry to be crass, but anyway, to cut a very long and terrible story. Thank you, Graham. What happened was, it's sort of mid-thrust, as it were. This is true. It's terribly true. I was stung. But I was stung on me gooners. So I sort of yelped out, and she obviously thought it was incredible. And I got up and started hopping around, and the bloody wasp had stung me on the knackers.
Oh, thank you for that. That deserves a round of applause. You came to the set of Game of Thrones?
The Queen?
Yes! In your face! Yeah, we've got a picture of her. There she is. She looks so unimpressed.
They asked her, they kept trying to push her to sit down on the throne, and we kept getting told the same thing, which is she's not allowed to sit on other thrones, fictional or otherwise.
I love there's a thing for that. Yeah, that can't happen, I'm afraid. Did you talk to her?
I did, yes. Yeah.
And?
She was delightful.
But what did you talk about? What?
Not much. She asked me a question, and I said, yes, ma'am, and then she moved on.
Now we have to know. What did she ask you? It could have been anything.
And what do you do on this production?
You said yes.
And I said yes. I said, I'm an actor, ma'am. And she said, oh, wonderful, and moved on. And then they asked if she wanted to sit on the throne, and she said, looks very uncomfortable. Moved on.
But you seem to like it here. You go out and about.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm known for my shenanigans.
Yes.
Would you like to see her?
Because we spotted you around London with your widow from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Amelia Clarke. She posted this picture of the two of you.
Oh, nice picture.
Now, when was it? Was this last week?
That was like 3 days ago. I just actually flew over to Belfast. I got back from Belfast right now.
Oh, OK. So, Belfast in November. Why are you wearing a vest?
Is it because he looks like this?
I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I've ever wore a turtleneck.
Oh, really?
My mother's gonna be very proud of me, but it's gonna be close for peeling this off and getting the
I'm fine with it.
I burn hot.
Don't let us stop you.
Let's do the whole show topless.
Yeah, let's all go topless. But fans must go crazy when they see the two of you together.
I go crazy when I see her.
Do they want you to start talking in... Is it Dothraki?
Dothraki, yeah.
It's all nonsense, but you do speak some Dothraki.
I've been known to, say a few things.
Go on, then.
Do you want... Well, for the ladies.
OK.
Sorry, I know I love you, but sorry.
And for the gentlemen?
Oh, yes.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's got so much more to say to men. Yes. You do a lot of horse acting.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Yes, I do.
That was very good.
I'm an all right horsewoman. They taught me to ride a horse, but we did have a scene where it was a very, very farty horse, and it wouldn't go, whatever the technical term for making a horse go.
You did a little squeeze with that.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't, with a kick, it wouldn't go. But anyway, all the way up, well, Alfie and I were doing our lines, and it's a scene where we get quite...
Oh, was it that scene?
Yeah.
Where Alfie...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And that was one of my audition scenes, which was quite interesting.
But no, but hang on. But I thought that the audition scene was the other way round.
Yes, it was the other way around. So in the actual scene, it was Alfie working away on me, but in the audition, my mother's watching, working away. She'll answer what that means.
Has your mother not watched Game of Thrones?
She has, she has, but some things she doesn't ask about.
See?
If anyone tunes in and hears you talking about Alfie working away on you, it might be quite strange.
I don't remember being in this joke.
But in the original script, it was that my character, it said Yara, my character, is worrying his cock. Yeah. Did you leave the hob on? Sorry, Morgan.
We established our relationship.
I think we did really.
That's some sort of bucket list, Gemma. And then I said to Morgan...
I can die.
But your own mother doesn't watch Game of Thrones, does she?
No, she stopped after season 1 episode. I don't know what it was. It was when some guy's arm got ripped off his body.
Good noise over there. Ooh.
She rang me and she said, no, it's too much. I'm not doing any more, no. And then, like, she decided to pick it up again later on.
Yeah.
But chose just the wrong episode to dip into, which is when I was having my love scene in a cave. So I got a second call going, no, darling, no, that's it.
That was a very good noise. Love scene in a cave. Ooh! That was a cry from the heart, wasn't it? Now, one of the people who sadly didn't make it was, of course, your late husband, Khal Drogo.
Oh, yes.
Who actually, there's a whiff of Conan about him.
There we go. Well, yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And all the stuff with him seemed quite dark and brutal.
Yes.
But apparently there was some levity involved. He wasn't that
There was.
bad.
He's a funny man.
He doesn't look like a funny man.
He doesn't look funny, but he can be very funny. A little bit of whiskey and he's very funny.
Oh, really? Because apparently in the darkest scenes...
In the darkest scenes, yeah. So there was the lovely rape scene where it happened kind of early on in season 1, and he tried to kind of...
People going, I remember that.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
I think that's nervous laughter.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, obviously there's nudity, and you kind of, to try and like lighten the mood, not only was it a sex scene, but it was a kind of violent sex scene. So he decided to, for one of the scenes which was on his back and my face, he decided to not use a modesty sock, but use a beautiful pink fluffy sock. So getting that close-up from me looking petrified and just like I didn't want it to happen was just lots of laughter.
It's acrylic!
Yeah, it's acrylic. It's huge and it's pink and I don't know what to do. I just said that,
It's this double whammy, because people... I mean, it's so weird, because why would fans want to know what's going to happen, and yet they have to know?
Yeah.
And you've had quite extreme things, particularly the Game of Thrones thing.
Yeah, that was really extreme. I was having a root canal surgery, and I was in the chair at the dentist, and there was a clamp holding my mouth open, and I had the bib and all the lovely plastic things around there, and I was reclined back in the chair, feeling, you know, it wasn't an ideal situation, really. And the dentist left the room, and I'm lying there with the mouth open, and the dental nurse hits me on the thigh and says, "Now tell me what happens in Game of Thrones." She literally had me where she wanted me. She wasn't going to let me go. And then she said, "What's it like being naked with Jamie Lannister? Is it sexy? Tell me it's sexy." And I'm just gargling, trying to breathe.
Right. Jason Momoa, you do speak some Dothraki.
I've been known to, say a few things.
Go on, then.
Do you want... All right. Well, for the ladies.
OK. Sorry, I know I love you, but sorry.
Yes.
Oh.
And for the gentlemen?
Oh, yes.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's got so much more to say to me. This character is the closest to yourself you've ever played.
Yeah, in that I'm not really like Khaleesi. But sorry.
Mother of dragons.
Yes. Hello. Hello. The truth. That's more. I'm much closer to Lou, definitely.
Because Amelia, you're in Game of Thrones, which is everywhere. It's like a Top Gear. It's in every country. But
Or Friends.
Or Friends, indeed. But I believe your parents, Amelia, were a bit worried because you didn't have that much to do in the first few episodes.
No. No. Yes. So there's some episodes that maybe they're like, no, it was great, but you're sort of not really on very much, are you? But then I did encourage them to watch the last. Not this last episode, but the episode before, which, in hindsight, might have been not the episode to choose.
Because there was a lot of you in that episode.
There was a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yes, there was.
Yes. That might be the episode to dip into, Matt.
There we go. It's a solid place to start.
I can really see how you're doing.
You know, obviously, we've just got a far-away shot, but the camera did go right in there. And did you watch it with your parents?
Let's keep it clean now, right?
Oh, no, I mean... Did you watch it with your parents?
Yes.
Because that is quite eggy. Yeah. Did you have to leave the room, or did you all just sit there and just kind of go, OK, we're watching this?
Yeah, no, I think I probably started talking about something really important, like Top Gear.
Hello.
Oh, my God!
Than you do.
That's where your hair went.
Yeah.
That's nuts. What's your name?
Matt.
No. Wow. Now, have you made yourself look like Matt Smith?
No, I think I was born this way.
Yeah, it's a tragedy, isn't it?
Yeah. And where do you live, Matt?
Bristol.
In Bristol?
Yes.
So close to Cardiff.
Yes.
And do you have a question for Matt Smith?
Yes, I do. In the Children in Need clip that was shown, David Tennant wears the fez. And I was wondering if any more hats were involved in the episode, and did you get the fez on John Hurt?
Really high level. You could have been a professional.
I was pretty decent. Yeah.
So, did you really?
No way. Who for?
I'm joking.
Thank God. The only one.
Do you like football?
I do like football.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Do you watch it?
I do. I watch it when it's the thing that happens every 4 years.
Well, even I. Not the Olympics, the other one.
Yes.
Yeah. What is I like a kick around, and so I've got a ball, and can you impress us with football skills? I know you've got a sore back.
I've got a back injury. Yeah.
Now, is the back injury why? It should. That's what I have to say. That's why you need to stop being a footballer.
What do you want me to do?
You do keepy uppies.
Yeah, I can do keepy uppies.
Yeah, my face.
How many can we do? 20. Oh no, right. Right, one. Oh.
Look away. This is a terrible.
It's not. See how these are bent. This is going well, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. It's been a while, but can you play football?
No, not at all. That's why I was asking you to play football.
Throw it in the air. I'll try and catch it on my neck. Oh. So if you throw it, it should land about. If it goes.
Oh, no, do you see who you're asking to throw a ball?
It's gonna be all right.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. If we get this,
overarm,
something.
Ready? Yeah.
Ready? Go on,
yeah.
do it.
Oh! Well done, Matt Smith.
Awesome.
Oh, frankly, I'm more impressed that I threw it than you caught it. That was the more impressive bit of that trick.
Well done.